Welcome back to another episode of Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Let's go ahead with our assignments for our free day. Let's see, what can we do? Oh yes, there we have the next Imperial Chronicle to read. Should be 8, right? Yeah, 8. Oops. Special feature. Terror at the trade conference. The Imperial government has held a press conference on the terrorist attack that occurred during the Western Mirror Trade Conference in the Crossbell State last month. In it, it was announced that they have submitted a report detailing what occurred to the Imperial household. As we have obtained a copy of that document, we have the opportunity to shed new light on what transpired. Who were the terrorists? The report revealed that the attack was carried out by two separate groups of terrorists. One was a faction of an anti-immigration group, which operates in the Calvard Republic, while the other was the Imperial Liberation Front. It appears that the two groups joined forces in an attempt to carry out the assassination of key government figures. The attack's resolution. The conference was suddenly interrupted by two airships equipped with machine guns. Soon afterwards, terrorists from both groups infiltrated the buildings and began a dramatic shootout with security forces. The man responsible for turning this hopeless situation around was none other than Chancellor Osborne. Not long after the attack began, an elite unit he had dispatched to the scene sprang into action, bringing the crisis to an end and ensuring the safety of the participants, including His Highness Prince Oliver. Looking back, it seems clear that the safe resolution of this attack was entirely due to Chancellor Osborne's exceptional crisis management skills. However, the specialists who saw the security protocols in place described them as lacking. Similar criticisms have been raised within the government itself. The aftermath. The revelation that last month's attack was caused in part by the same... The revelation that last month's attack was caused in part by the same group responsible for the recent attack in Heimdall has led the Imperial Army to further raise the alert level and continue to pursue the group's whereabouts with an increased sense of urgency. Whew! Talk about a run-on sentence! Wow! That group's members are traitors to their country and is beyond question. Oh, that the group's members are traitors to the country is beyond question. Anyone with information that may aid in their capture is encouraged to contact the authorities as soon as possible. Furthermore, rumors have begun to spread that one of Crossbell's heads of state proposed the establishment of Crossbell as an independent state. But these are thought to be baseless and can safely be ignored. Politics. Emergency council meeting called. The provincial council has met in Ordis, capital of the La Mer province. The aim is thought to have been to reform their solidarity in maintaining public order in the face of the recent terrorist attacks. According to an attendee, we will fulfill our duty as nobles, member of one of the 4 great houses. Travel! Ymir, the hot springs paradise. For today's feature, I decided to board a more local line, or more specifically, a cable car. A journey just short of an hour on the Ymir funicular railway took me to the small town of Ymir, nestled in the stunning Isengard range. A quick jaunt is all it takes, so why not enjoy a drink while gazing at the spectacular scenery yourself? Culture, Carroll Imperial Villa. Carroll Imperial Villa. It's pronounced Villa, but they say Villa. A simple trip into the suburbs of Heimdall can often result in unexpected discoveries. Carroll Imperial Villa, located to the northwest of the city, is just one of them. The villa is said to be the home of both Crown Prince Cedric and Princess Alphen. I asked a member of the security team at what time the limousine to take Princess Alphen to St. Estrella Girls' School leaves in the morning. Her Highness travels to school on a private train, was the reply. It seems the Imperial Villa's security arrangements are as perfect as one would imagine. And that is today's news. Now, you can also get a recipe from the bookstore, but since we can't actually purchase it because we already have it, Right, so next is we talk to one of our classmates from another class. What's going on here? Weird. We don't even have Sunday school today, but Kay's gone to the church. Someone's got to be up here. I just know it. Looks like Rosine's here today, too. Seems like it's time for me to head on in there and help her out. I'm such a good kid. Anyway, to the academy field. We're looking for Paula. I think she's the riding club. Either the riding club one or she's one of the... I think she's the riding club girl. Yeah. I've finally gotten to the point where I can ride a horse on my own. Riding used to be so scary for me, so it's nice to know I can trust the horses so completely now. Steady, steady. Good girl. Just stay still and we'll have you looking pretty in no time. And then... the cat! I totally passed by the cat. Whoops. To the lower class dormitory we shall go. And then we'll do bonding events. See which bonding events we have today. Why is she staring at me like that? Give her some fresh milk. I'm not even gonna read it this time. It's the same thing. We all know what it says. Alright, so who do we have for bonding events? We have Emma, Laura, Machias, Sarah, Eustace, and Fee, Elliot, and Gaius. Okay, well, we all know we just have to end off with, Laura. So, we'll go counterclockwise from the academy and then clockwise in Trista. Yeah, we'll start with Gaius. Who I'm assuming is in the art room. Yes, he is. Phew, I've been so busy lately preparing for my club's art show at the festival. We're planning to display everything we've done this year, but there's so much of it that getting it all ready is exhausting. Looks like you really are suffering for your art. I'm still trying to think up a good idea for our class. I know you are too, so good luck with that. I'll do what I can. He really seems to have his hands full. Maybe I should help him out? Why not? Mind if I help you out with that? Doing it all on your own seems tough. You sure? Well then, I think I'll take you up on your offer. Could you help me sort through my own works then? Green helped Gaius organize the art club's display for the festival. Phew, that's a lot of art. It wouldn't be so bad if I could lug everything around, but it's art, so I need to be extra careful. Can't let Gaius down though. This painting. Looks like you found it. I was hoping to keep it hidden until it was finished, but that's life. So it is yours after all. It's very pixelated, but it's a very nice painting. This is the Nord Highlands, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I received a letter from my family the other day which contained a picture of Nord. I based my painting on that. It still needs a few finishing touches though. Even incomplete, this is incredible. Like I'm back in the Highlands taking in the view. There are people on the hill too. Hold on, is that? That's right, Class 7. There's a lot of beauty in the Highlands that you weren't able to experience during our field study. I hope to share that with all of you. That hope never left my mind as I was painting. Thank you, guys. I'd love to see more of the Highlands, especially if we can bring along our classmates who couldn't make it last time. You and me both. I look forward to all of us riding through the hills together when that time comes. Here's hoping it comes soon. Your bond with Gaius has strengthened. Oh. When you max out your bonding points, it doesn't show an increase in bonding points. That's why it doesn't show us the bonding points for Elisa and Laura. Because it doesn't show it for Gaius anymore either. Wow. How did I not know this? Elliot's on the rooftop. That's weird. Elliot? Oh, there he is. How's it going, Reen? Come up with any good ideas yet? I haven't had much luck myself, so I came up here hoping some inspiration would find its way into my head. Same here, really. Looks like Toa has a care package of inspiration ready to show us, though. Ah, well, knowing her, I'm sure whatever she's got in mind will be a big help. Oh, by the way, the Wind Orchestra decided that we're going to hold music classes at the festival. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm hoping it'll be a good way to get more people into music. I'll be helping the club out with the classes as much as I can. Should I hang out with Elliot for a while? Yeah, we're friends, why not? Well, I've still got some time before I'm supposed to meet up with Toa. Mind if I hang out here with you? No problemo. Oh yeah, you know how I mentioned that Toa had an idea about what we could do for the festival? Based on what she said yesterday, you might end up being the biggest part. Seriously? I wonder what it could be. Guess we won't know until I ask her. One way or another, we need to decide on something tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed. With all the excitement right now, Thor's hardly even feels like an academy. There's an entire month to go, but the festival is the only thing on everyone's mind. It's wild. Even the upper class students are taking initiative. They're working with their own hands, too. I don't think there are too many academies like this one. I'm with you there. Hey, I know this might not be the right time, but... You know, I was pretty upset that I couldn't attend the music academy at first. But I'm over it, thanks to you guys. I'm glad that I was able to attend Thor's. I feel the same way. It's been half a year now. Let's see if we can top it with the second half. Definitely. But before we worry about that, we've got to figure out our plans for the festival. Oh yeah, that probably takes priority. On another note, you have your violin on you, right? Do you mind playing it for a bit? Sure. Maybe a little music will inspire us to come up with something great. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. And next is going to be Fee. Whoa, are these the flowers you planted? I didn't realize so many of them would bloom at the same time. Great job, Fee. You helped. I'm gonna give some of them out now. Sounds like a good idea to me. Nothing wrong with showing off the fruits of your efforts. Yep. I'm still thinking of stuff for the festival too. Thanks, but it's fine if you focus on this for now. Cheers. Maybe I should help her with her flower deliveries. Sure. Need a hand with those? Sure. Let's start potting. I'm on it. Green helped Fee pot her flowers. These flowers are really pretty. Did you ever find out what they're called? Edel said they're an herb. They're used for all kinds of remedies. Very practical. Huh. Your old Jaeger Corps probably got a lot of use out of them. Oh, one more thing. Apparently they symbolize familiar love. Ah. Do you miss the others in the Corps? Kind of. I don't feel lonely though. I like it here. Glad to hear it. I never thought I'd be able to raise these. I didn't understand what Edel meant by giving them love at all. I don't think that's the case. In fact, I think you're the only person who could have raised them so well. You've spent plenty of time with all of us by this point. We're almost like a family of our own. And I know you care about us. Dots. Maybe you're right. T, how wonderful! Edel pulled Fee to her chest and hugged her tightly. Oof. Fee, as the head of the gardening club, there's not a thing in the world that could make me happier. Now, you should go spread your love by delivering your flowers to everyone. Can't breathe. Can't say I ever wanted to trade places with Fee before now. Wow. I'm really happy for her though. Wow, Reen. Oh, wow. I can't believe you went there. Reen and Fee took the flowers and off they went. Fee walked around handing out flowers as a way of saying thank you to the people who had helped her during the year. Ah, she even had one for Reen, huh? Once they'd finished, Fee handed the last one to Reen, and they returned to the gardening club. Bond with Fee strengthened. Yeah. And next one's Elise Eustace. Off to Eustace we go. The riding club is planning to hold a contest of sorts, largely helmed by second-year volunteers. In addition, there will apparently be a trial corner for those without much experience in horse riding. That sounds pretty interesting. I like the idea of giving people who don't usually get the chance to go riding the opportunity to experience it. We'll have to make sure the horses are well trained for it, though, to reduce the risk of accidents. I intend on having an idea ready to propose to our class by this evening. We'll be counting on you then. Maybe I should give him a hand. Yeah! Anything I could lend a hand with? I'm free right now, so just let me know if there is. Follow me then. I have just the job for you. Mucking the stalls. This is one relaxed horse. We're planning to let beginners ride him during the Academy Festival. He's very patient, even with inexperienced riders. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd have anything to worry about with the horse this gentle. I wouldn't make assumptions just yet. We need to test the limits of his stamina. Follow me. We're heading to the highway. Got it. The horses are totally jamming out to the music. This brings back memories. Rufus and I often used to go riding together like this. I can relate. I used to ask my dad to take me along with him when he went hunting. I'd like to meet your father one day, huh? You and I have similar backgrounds, and not just in the sense that we're nobles. Wouldn't you agree? I would. With the biggest similarity being that, by common standards, we're not true nobles. Precisely. That's why I'm so curious about your upbringing. Rufus also mentioned that your father taught him about falconry some 10 years ago. I believe that I could learn much about the nature of Erebonian nobility from him. It's really weird to hear a friend of yours heap praises on your dad. But sure, I'd be happy to introduce you sometime. I want to show off all the great friends I've made here at Thor's anyway. As... Sasharin? I don't know. As always, still. Dots. Exclamation. What? Let's go back to the academy. Don't drag your heels. I'm pretty sure I just heard him say thank you there. Hey, wait up. And so they raced back to the academy. And probably got thoroughly defeated by Eustace. Now, on to Sarah? I think it's Sarah. Hey, we can just fast travel, can't we? Yeah, Sarah. Which is the cafe and inn. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. Are you already drinking at this time of day? Yeah, I'm just in the mood for a quiet drink today. That's odd. But never mind me. You should be more worried about coming up with some brilliant idea for the festival. Me and my drink will be waiting right here for you the good news. Seems a bit out of sorts today. Yes, most definitely. Hey, mind if I joined you? Maybe kicking back here for a little while will help me come up with a good idea. Be my guest. Just take a seat beside me. I'll get you something to drink. Bats. Really does seem off today. I wonder what happened. Here you go. Who's that glass for? An old comrade in arms. Today's the anniversary of their death. Exclamation. Ah. It's been years now, but once a year I like to buy him a drink. For comrade in arms. That's kind of a weird word for a bracer to use, isn't it? Curious about my past, I take it? A little. I'm not gonna ask you about it though. You've never even brought this up before. It'd be wrong to just ask you about it. Besides, it probably deals with things that are way over my head as it is. That's why you've stayed quiet about it until now, isn't it? Bats. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. But to be honest, I'm still a student. There's so much that I have to learn, so much that I still don't understand. One day though, when the lessons I've learned and the things I've experienced allow me to stand as your equal, then I'll ask you to tell me about your past. That's awfully grown up of you. Who knows, maybe in a few years you'll even mature into my kind of man. Well, you are teaching me, so you never know. Gives me something to look forward to. Well, that's enough sentimentality for one day. That glass is all yours if you want it. It is encouraging underage people to drink a hobby of yours or something. Lighten up, I'm just joking. Your bond with Instructor Sarah is strengthened. It's a very interesting bonding event that we won't get any more information on for another 2 games. Bookstore. There he is. Which should I go for? What are you looking for, Marcus? Well, the upper and lower class chess clubs are joining forces for the festival. We're planning on holding chess classes, so they asked me to find a good book for beginners. Looks like things have taken a turn for the better there. You could say that again. Might be able to dig up some good reference material here. Mind if I join the search with you? That'd be perfect. Tell me if you stumble across anything chess related, would you? Will do. I'm not seeing anything that we could use. There must not be too many chess books written for complete beginners. Well, it's not exactly the easiest game to wrap your head around. That's the whole reason you're holding these classes, right? True enough. We'll probably even have to teach a few nobles given our collaboration with the upper class chess club. Did I say something odd? Nah, I was just struck by how much you've changed. Look at you, ready and willing to teach nobles to play chess. You think? I suppose you're right, actually. It's hard not to think of nobles in a slightly different light now that I've gotten to know so many of them. It definitely shows. Really makes me wonder why I wasted my time being so stubborn beforehand. I bet Sis was sitting up there shaking her head in disappointment at me the entire time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Experiences like that shape us as people. There's no need to deny any part of yourself. Just think of it as something you had to go through to make you the person that you are now. Well, when you put it that way, I don't feel half as bad. I'm gonna make sure everyone, commoner and noble alike, has a great time at these classes, even if it kills me. Maybe doing that will help me figure out the person I want to become. I think you will, and you're going to make the festival one to remember. Oh, Marcus, take a look at this. Reen pointed Marcus to a book entitled Chess for Creepy Sheep. That's quite the title, alright. But it seems like it's just the kind of book you're looking for. It's for children, so it's packed with illustrations and explains things really simply. And I think we have our chess book. Thanks for the help. No problem. The bond with Moxius is strengthened. Now, to the dormitory. And first up is going to be Emma. At the very top. Huh, it's rare to see you stay in your room on a free day, Emma. Something up? Just feeling a bit tired, that's all. With the Academy Festival coming up, all the class's presidents have a lot we need to take care of. Makes sense. I guess I should let you get some rest then. You've got commitments not just to our class, but to the literature club too. Well, it's not as bad as I might make it sound. For one thing, the literature club's festival preparations are more or less taken care of at this point. The only thing left is waiting for our class to figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, we really do need to get that sorted out pretty soon. Let's do all we can to remember this festival, to make this festival one we'll all remember. Dots. Something on her mind. Would be pretty obvious. It was pretty obvious during last month's field study, but there's definitely something Emma's been keeping from us. Hey, Emma, do you feel up to talking for a little while? I'll leave you be if you just want to rest, though. Green. Thank you. I really do appreciate your concern. Oh no, that wasn't what I... So, Green, I have a little magic trick of sorts that I would like to show you. Would you like to see? That's an old-looking candlestick. You bring that along from home? Yes, I brought it along with everything else here. Well then, let me begin. Is that a conductor's baton? Wait, no. Llama! Flama? 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 Llama! Dots? How did you do that? I didn't see you use your Arcus, so that can't have been an orbital art. That's right. All I can say is that it's a magic trick of sorts. However, that should make it clear that my background is abnormal, to say the very least. Although I'm sure you suspected as much after what happened at Lohengrin Castle and seeing my connection with Celine. I see. See? Thanks, Emma. That was a pretty interesting display right there. I have no idea how you did it, though. Green, thank you. What are you thanking me for? You were the one who put on the show. I'm sure all of our classmates would react the same way if you showed them what you just showed me. Besides, we've got Milliam in our class. As far as mysterious goes, the girl who can summon Aragetlum takes the cake. That's... I suppose that's true. Maybe it's ironic for Mystery Girl number 2 to ask, but what exactly is Aragetlum anyway? Oh, so you don't know either? I was thinking that there is nothing in the world you didn't know about. That couldn't be any further from the truth. There's a lot I don't know. Oh, come to think of it, I forgot that I baked some cookies yesterday. I'll go pour some herbal tea, so feel free to help yourself if you'd like. And so, Reen and Emma relaxed together with some cookies and herbal tea. Your bond with Emma strengthened. Ooh, we maxed it out. Yeah. And... yeah, we'll do the last bonding event. Oh, are you planning on spending the day here? I am. The swimming club isn't meeting today, so I have some free time. I've spent the day improving myself while attempting to think up an idea for the festival. Improving yourself? Were you doing push-ups in your room or something? Oops. Well, you know, something along those lines. It's nothing of great importance. Don't worry about it. Well, she says that, but... you mind if I joined you with your training then? Maybe a good match will help both of us think of something. Well, I suppose this is as good a chance as any. Would you mind coming out to the highway with me, Reen? Sure, I'll come, but why? We'll find out soon enough. Just come on. And so it was that Reen was dragged along without so much as an explanation. Before he knew it, he was standing with Alora on the highway east of Trista. Excellent. This seems like a fine spot. There's something I'd like your help with. Wait, what are we even doing out here? Now, I don't want to just jump to conclusions here, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say you brought me out here to have a picnic. So, Reen, I'd like you to try this. Did you make it? I did. You see, Sharon's been teaching me the finer points of cooking lately, and this seemed like as good a situation as any to have you judge my current progress. Huh. Never would have expected you to take up an interest in cooking. You've got bandages all over your fingers too. It's at least proof that you've been going at it full force. Well, I am still a lady, even if I'm a disciple of the sword first. Besides, I'm just approaching cooking as another part of my training. Doesn't hurt that it helps me be more ladylike. But that's neither here nor there right now. Just eat the food already. Alright. I won't say no to something you put your heart into. Reen began eating the food Laura had prepared for him. So, how is it? I can't deny that it doesn't exactly look all that appetizing, but I did put my all into making it. It's really good. Honestly, this is on par with the meals Sharon makes for us. No, that can't be the case. When you go that overboard with a compliment, it comes off as insincere. Maybe so, but that doesn't change the fact that I meant it. Looking at the food, looking at your hands, I can tell how much care you put into it. That care comes through in the taste. It really does. Well then, I'm glad you like it. Reen enjoyed Laura's picnic feast as the warm sun caressed the two with its gentle rays. Looks like I didn't even leave any leftovers. If you want undeniable proof it was great, well, there you go. Seeing you enjoy the food I made was a nice feeling. I hadn't expected cooking would make me feel that way. Would you like to do this again sometime, perhaps? Would I? Just name the time and place and I'll be there. Thank you. Oh, right. That meal should have given you plenty of energy, so let's move right along to our sparring. What? That is what you first thought I would drag you out here for, isn't it? Come, grab your sword, and let's begin. After a rousing sparring session, Reen and Laura finally returned to the dorms. Your bond with Laura is strengthened. And with that, we are going to go ahead and end our episode right here for the day. Next time we will continue on with our quests. Probably have to go to the old schoolhouse first so that we can cook things. And then we'll abandon the old schoolhouse for a short time to do the other quests. So, yeah. Right. Until then, goodbye for now. See you in the next video.